Hello and welcome to another episode of Squirtified Engineering Supra segment. I'm Sprutis, and if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and pressing that bell button so you can stay up to date with all my different projects. So, like the previous episodes, I think this will be like the new standard that I'm doing the intros and outros at home. Because when other people are in the garage, they will play music and so on, so it can be a bit tricky to time it so I don't accidentally record some music that I don't have the appropriate copyright license for. So in this episode I will be doing a bit of both work on the garage and on the Supra. The reason why I've been adding the garage stuff to the Supra is just because the Supra is the main thing I have in the garage, and I need the garage to be able to work on my Supra properly. So you've seen me and Sid build the loft and the workbench. Still need to put a tabletop on the workbench and something on top of the shelves. But another thing that's missing, which you might have seen now that there is a bit of roof on top of the Supra, is the proper light. So me and my dad, we collected some parts. So have a look. So here we have some stuff. We have a Samsung TV remote. We have a salt shaker. I did have a late breakfast, but the main thing are these, which I have 6 of, 20 watt, 1600 lumens, LED beams. So, and these are made for permanent install. So in order to do that, I need cable for that. So I have 50 meter. I have 100 screw clamps to hold the wire, and for the connections I have these junction boxes, and most of the things, as you can see, comes from Biltema, and the junction boxes, if you buy 5 then you get a reduced price. So I have those, and I didn't know what type of switch I should use, so I bought one single and one double. So we'll see which one works the best. And the outlets, I will be needing one at the front of my spot and one in the rear. So I got this one, which is, well, you see 4 outlets. So I think I will have that next to the workbench, and under the loft I will have this twin outlet. The difference and the reason why I got one of each was this one has a rubber membrane for putting the cable through, while this one is, I can't see any cutouts for the cables, so we will see if we can do a nice installation with those. And since I can't do I'm not sure how the electrical installation will be in the garage later on, so for now I will just use this to connect to the existing outlet. And I got these to install the posts for the loft to the floor. I didn't have enough when I was doing it before, so I will need to add those. I also, on a whim, I bought this LED kit. I will so there are 4 strips, 250 lumen, and I will see if that's enough for having under the middle shelf on the workbench, because I only need I don't need the main light, I just need to get some extra light. So maybe this is enough, otherwise it was, I mean, it's 200 crowns, so almost 20 USD, so I think it's worth a shot. And I will finally have a place to hang my work clothes, so I will put this somewhere under the loft. And some screws for the OSB to the loft. I didn't have the appropriate screws when I installed those, so I will be adding these. And also, of course, zip ties. You can never have enough zip ties. So I think we are set with all the stuff needed for today. So all that's left is going over there and get started. So I'll catch up with you in a short while. Here we have the first diagram I made, sloppy one, but I realized that I need to run another cable for the front of the spot. So I did it like this. So this one has one junction box here, and this one has 2. We have the input, we have the thing running forward, we have one double outlet, we have a double switch, and a total of 3 lights, 2 spotlights and 1 regular one. here we have a start of the new system. So this is the first junction box, and the last thing you saw was me creating this cable, which will be the input going to that box. And then I have two cables going, and we have a second junction box here, and that's for the lights. So I will have a LED beam here, a normal light over here, and another one over here. So that's what this cable is for, and I don't know exactly where to place it. That's why the cable is so extremely long. And then also the second cable coming from the first junction box goes down here and then to this outlet. And from the light junction box I need to buy another cable with 5 strands going down to this switch. So then I will have a breaker for the phase wire, and then I will run a third cable from the first box all the way over there, and then to the rest of the system. So here at the workbench, you can't see it yet and I can't feel it yet, but soon there will be something here. So here I will have 4 outlets. Oops. And then I was thinking about placing the junction box here so I can split it up, and then I will have the LED lights underneath here and the switch for it here. And depending on how the rest of the installation in the garage will be, I can have my sort of main input here, or like I have it now there. And you saw me put a connector on that cable, so I will have an extension cord on the other side going to a normal wall socket until something else is installed here. now have a temporary connection made. I know it's not legal to keep it like that, but it's just for testing purposes. And only one is connected, so boom. It's quite bright. So you can see that there are some surface defects left that I need to take care of. I haven't done anything to the pop-up lid. Oh, quite a lot. So here's one on the nose. Cool. After turning them off, there's a bit of glow in the LEDs. So I wonder if it will go away. And I need a cable with 5 wires to replace this one. So this is very temporary. And the loose ends are for the lights that come in here. Here we have some extra lights for the non-existing workbench. So this is the line of sight that I would have. I think it's okay. I think the color temperature is okay as well. So maybe some extra up here, since there will be a cover up here, so it will get darker. But the wires are too long, so I will cut away some of it. And now I got to test my power outlet. This is what my thumb looks like now. So I pinched my thumb in my wire cutter. So I'm ending this episode back in my apartment. Unfortunately, I didn't do any work on my Supra directly, but I do have better work light in the garage now, so that would make the work easier on my Supra. And as you also saw, I have some more polishing to do. And I would like to give a shout out to SNR Motoring, who gave me a shout out, and that was very fun. I got very excited to see that, so I actually filmed my TV when I saw it, so let's check it out.
Check him out, give him a subscribe. And Squirtified Engineering.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Got a lot of videos, not just super videos.
They got home improvement videos.
I know. So go check them out. They're a smaller channel. Help them get bigger. And show some super love.
Yeah. I'll put the links in the description, as well as all the other links you should check out. And yeah, we'll see you next week.
So wasn't that fun? And if you aren't already subscribers to SNR Motoring, please go ahead and subscribe to them. I will put a link in the description of this episode. And yeah, I hope that I will be able to go to the garage tomorrow and perhaps then do some work on my Supra. We will see. But until then, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.